everywhere you go, it's the red and white, and that's what you want to strive for and play for, and it's almost like playing for Canada's team.
It's something that's stamped on your heart for the rest of your life.
He was the most spiritual man I have ever known, ever encountered. A remarkable person, but he was a maverick. The smallest thing I can say about him is that he gave me my life. He gave me my life, because I just wouldn't have stood a chance otherwise.
You know, I think it was a great opportunity for me to learn English. It was a great experience. I mean, for any kid that wants to go and learn the game and mature quicker, I think, you know, I was there at 14 years old. There's not many kids that leave home at 14, and I had the chance to do that. And I thank my parents, because, you know, not many parents would think about doing that, and I think it's a great idea. Such a pivotal time in people's lives. As an athlete, it sure is. I chose hockey. I played other sports, and you get the opportunity to play other sports there. I think the magic of Notre Dame is just opening your heart to the possibilities, and they're endless there. They're so ingrained in what they want to teach you and what they want you to learn. The magic continues. I had a chance to play in Montreal, win a Stanley Cup in Montreal, and it brought back my memories of Notre Dame, where I won my first Canadian championship, and it was like, it just seemed like there was a connection.
I think how Notre Dame affected my career is just a real growing stage. I went there grade 9 through grade 10, 2 years, playing midget hockey, and just learned to grow up. A lot of the success I had came from the school growing up. But, you know, it starts from your parents and what you can learn from home, but by my parents sending me to Notre Dame and able to learn from all different teachers at the school. And probably one of the biggest things I think you learn was the teacher-student relationship wasn't always on the Mr. this and a Mr. that, so you could really get to know your teachers, and your teachers lived there, lived with you, and really got to know who you were.
I had some good coaches growing up. I went to school at Notre Dame in Wilcox, Saskatchewan. I was a Notre Dame Hound, and I took some things from Notre Dame about honesty and character and compassion about things, and that was the biggest aspect I think I took from Notre Dame. I think it's a great school for kids and has a great tradition, and really working at things at Notre Dame helped me probably develop a lot of characteristics in my coaching, because I believe highly in character, and I take a character player over a highly skilled player who's not motivated or doesn't have much character.
Because Notre Dame is a great college and great school, you get the athletes to go there to play. So they come with some talent, but what makes the talent even better is the amount of ice time you can get. And that's at any level, whether you're at the top level or trying to make the top level. Because there's only so many students and it's a really small group, every player there gets an abundance of ice time. If you don't get enough ice time, it's tough to progress. By repetition, you get better. And there you get abundance of repetition because you're on the ice every day.
We seek to support those organizations that are building leaders for tomorrow. Leadership in this country comes from all walks of life. Notre Dame has no method by which they favor one type of person over another. They build leaders. This world needs leaders. For us, it was a great opportunity. We're very privileged that Notre Dame would let us support them. We felt that the school deserved not a token gift, but a significant gift. So we donated approximately $250,000 a year for the next 25 years.
It was a major turning point. I got a chance to learn another side of the game from another great coach, and since then I haven't had, and I've had a lot of coaches since then, I haven't had anybody that's taught me the game as much as those coaches.
I guess how I'd explain Notre Dame and what it's like is just a real growing experience for kids. It's something where I always said if it came along to that point where my kids were going to go to, I'd be more than happy to send them there. And I think that's probably the best example I can give is if I would return, send my kids back there, and that's probably the most positive thing I can give it.
It's a place where they're going to be able to grow, they're going to mature, they're going to get wonderful coaching, and they're going to get parenting. The people that are at Notre Dame love the place and care about it, and it's not a stepping stone for them, it's a way of life for them. It's an amazing place, really.